A journalist asked in what specific form Hanyu Yuzuru wants to demonstrate his challenge, which will overturn the general perception of professional skaters who favor artistry more. Hanyu Yuzuru: I still want to roll out programs with a great sense of tension. I'd like to keep it in my roles. Of course now there are no people giving grades, now it's more of a want to watch, or don't want to watch division, and I'd like to perform even better than at the amateur level so that people think, I want to watch. I think that goes along with performing high difficulty jumps. Artistry is also very important, but still, you can tell immediately by the technical component that you've gotten better, so I want to appreciate that side as well. Question: do you have thoughts to create a new program for the fourth Axel? Yuzuru Hanyu: I am not thinking about that at the moment. First I need to perform it successfully. And when that happens, I want to think again about what kind of program I would like to create for this 4-axle. It could be and heaven and earth or it could be a new program that I create. That's something I want to think about afterwards again. Answering like that, Hanyu added, thank you very much. Now I've looked at it from a different perspective. And he laughed. Q: is there anything you'd like to express, but that doesn't involve ice? Hanyu Yuzuru: if possible, I would like to try to use it on ice as well. I am neither a dancer, nor a musical actor, and yet I only feel confident about skating. So when I learn something new, I always think about how it applies to figure skating. I want to learn a lot for the sake of expanding my capabilities on ice. First and foremost, I want to focus on how much I can express myself in figure skating. Q: in an interview from the brochure for Fantasy on Ice, you said you learned the basics of dance from videos. What are you learning, ballet or maybe hip-hop? Hanyu Yuzuru: right now it's pop. About ballet, I think I'm learning it a little bit from the people who set my programs. So I came to the conclusion that if I could learn the basics of dance on the floor properly, I could apply them on ice too. I am doing it, thinking, will it show me a new side? Q: as a competitive athlete, you have not used social media. Is opening your YouTube channel a new opportunity to express yourself as a professional? Yuzuru Hanyu: yes, and also the goal was to expand the opportunities for everyone to see my shows. Still, there are a lot of people who can't make it to the show, and of course there are those who live abroad. In all of this, I want it to be much easier for everyone to see my rides. In addition, I want people to think, still, Hanyu Yuzuru is very good, I want to see. Q: did the fact that you have so many subscribers and there were over 100,000 people watching the live broadcast give you more courage? Yuzuru Hanyu: yes, I'm very happy. I was able to feel that what I'm doing is still the right thing. Q: about the new show and what it's going to be. Hanyu Yuzuru: I want to keep showing that I'm going to do high-level stuff like I did today. Q: what do you think about developing your show, doing touring, becoming a professional? Hanyu Yuzuru: just what I'm working on right now. It's at the stage of creating performances that everyone would like to see from Hanyu Yuzuru, and thinking about how to make it possible to deliver it properly. In fact, I want to prepare so that when people watch my show, it will exceed expectations. Q: pursuing how much you can raise your skating level even higher, are you interested in coaching? Hanyu Yuzuru: in the future, I would be happy if I find myself in a position where I can pass on my experience and what I learn in the technique of the time. Q: what kind of athletes would you like to raise? Hanyu Yuzuru: I would like to help those athletes who can win when they want to. Q: about the same role with the Olympic set and open training. Hanyu Yuzuru: this program is my biggest hit, as the artists would call it. I wanted to show that I am much better than I was then, going back to something like the origins for everyone. Q: attitude towards the fourth axle. Hanyu Yuzuru: there is something about the power of technical elements that, despite the number of turns, necessarily causes a storm of emotions. If there are multi-turn jumps, very dynamic jumps and the rolling, it is quite a strong tool for expressiveness. That is why I really want to do the 4.5 turn Axel successfully. Q. You were reading the comments on YouTube at the end of the training, and did you manage to communicate with the fans? Hanyu Yuzuru, not at all today. The speed of the comments is so fast. Laughs, but when I saw the words about Seime's role, no mistakes, congratulations, I felt warm at heart. I was very happy. Q. It seems that your teammate Poo-san is alone at home in Toronto. How do you plan to introduce him to the new Poo-san, Yuzu you were with today? Hanyu Yuzuru, to introduce him. Laughs, yes. Probably the first thing would be something like, he's been filling in for you this whole time. I think they can get along great with each other. Laughs, plus, he, Yuzu has been an indispensable partner on the way to the Beijing Olympics. I want to be with him always. Q. What do you want to appreciate most about the new show you're working on? Hanyu Yuzuru, it's still Hanyu Yuzuru style. As an amateur or professional, I don't want people supporting Hanyu Yuzuru at all to say, by becoming a professional, he's changed. I want to continue to be Hanyu Yuzuru. I want to show the ever-improving Hanyu Yuzuru skating, the skating that Hanyu Yuzuru strives for, even though the scene is different. I will continue to work hard to show myself that way, so I hope for your support. A video of a Chinese woman performing Yuzuru Hanyu's dance to Adu's Ashura-chan was posted on Twitter. Yes, you can see that Yuzuru is very popular in China.